Once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice game.
And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. A gain there of 16 yards. That's good for a Colts first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Low run to Taylor. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts as the clock is stopped at 35 seconds to go in this second quarter. Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
Out of a shotgun. Richardson. Quick throw, taken in. Timeout, Indianapolis. That is their second, as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now, faking the give. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. The Colts will signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in half number 1. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Cougar 19! Hawk 70! Hawk 70!
From the gun, Richardson. Oh, a huge mistake right in the half. It is intercepted. Big return at the end. He's going to get out of bounds close to midfield.
Not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position. He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Give up the middle to Taylor. Nice gain on 1st down, but the penalty flags come in. The question now, will the play stand?
Here we go. 60.
Now it's Richardson. He'll keep it. And he'll be out of bounds. There is a flag on the field. And let's see what caused it.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Get it. Take go.
On the handoff, it's Taylor. It's a pickup of about 3 to the 28-yard line. Looks like we have an injured Falcon on this play. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Throwing on second down, Richardson. That one complete to Pierce. That will make third down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. Quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
And it looks like he's going to have the first down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Let's get Viking 18.
Here's Richardson. The short pass taken in by Warren. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Ready.
They'll toss this right side to Taylor. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, we're able to get you down for a loss.
On the run to the right. Short pass taken in by the tight end. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards. From the 39, here's a first and 10.
At the 39-yard line.
Ready.
On play action, Richardson. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Brings up second and 10.
Ready.
Richardson gonna look to throw. Here's a deep shot for Pierce. And a good return here as he is out of bounds up at the 45.
So we saw in the first half, Mike, they were willing to take some risks. It allowed them to build this halftime lead. Now the opposing sideline, they're looking to fight back. They're looking to cut that lead down. That's what that coverage seemed. It looked like they baited that quarterback to force that errant throw and lead to that turnover. Now it's their offense coming back on the field with a chance to cut this deficit.
And the Falcons, first down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Pitts is the man in motion. They'll run on first down without gear. Nice gain on first down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand? Here's Penix. To the right. That's it. Good result there after the penalty. They get the yardage back and then some.
How fast things can flip. You find yourself in first and a mile after taking a penalty on first down. But that chunk play there in the passing game now gets them back in sequence with the chains and brings up a more manageable second down.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown Atlanta.
Mike Reestat was saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be at a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
Get it! Back up! 60 Eagles! 60 Eagles! Steady!
On first down, it's Richardson. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
At the 35-yard line.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
70.
A second down throw for Richardson. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly. Impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Quarterback's lucky on that one, Mike, that ball ended up just harmlessly falling. Pressure that got to him that forced the errant throw, and fortunately for this offense, that ball didn't end up going the other way.
The pressure, too much, and he goes down. So, fourth down, the Colts send out Roberto Sanchez to punt. Back deep, the dangerous Jamal Agnew. This fielded inside the 35. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line.
Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
Ready up! Here we go.
On the handoff, here's Robinson running right. Past midfield to the 45. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down.
Well, after not having much success in the first half, they're able to get something going on the ground here to start the third quarter. I'd love to see the play caller mix in some play action, mix in some pass game. That should open up some of these holes for better situations to run the ball. Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
On the option, here's Robinson. And you'll get them 5 yards closer, but now third down coming up.
Nick Cross on the stop. That's a gain of 6. Brings up third and 3.
Throwing is Penix. That is intercepted. It's the linebacker, Chad Muma.
Penix's pass.
From 25, they'll go to work. First and 10.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Play action now. It's Jones. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
First and 10.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for first and 10. And he's going to be fouled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Divine Diablo there to make the play. Second down, 8 yards to go. They'll go again here with Taylor. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
Oh, and he's got down. 12 yards on that hookup. First down, Indianapolis.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on first down. A pickup of 7. Looks like we have an injured Falcon on this play. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 3. Shotgun now for Jones. That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
This offense has to do a better job of generating chunk plays once he gets outside the pocket and they transition into scramble drill. Instead, nobody uncovers downfield. He forces a difficult throw, and luckily it falls incomplete.
Here's a deep shot for Pierce, and that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
So on fourth down, here comes Spencer Schrader for the Colts field goal. They'll spot this at their own 48, meaning this is a 62-yard attempt. That one's on target, and it is good from the other side of midfield. One of the longest field goals in NFL history. Jamal Agnew now to return. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. On play action, Penix. For the left side, he gets that to Mooney. Down the sideline. Inside the 20. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 75 yards. Touchdown, Atlanta.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Ashton Doolin now to return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Toss play for Taylor. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that one.
Going over the middle and taken in by Pitt. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Here's Jones to throw. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
A run with the former K-State product, DJ Giddens. He'll be brought down. It was a nice pickup, but a penalty flag on the play. Early indications of a hold. Gun, it's Jones. This one complete right side. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
That's good.
His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
First and 10. Again, it's Jones. Finding the open man, that's Pittman. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Pickup brings up 2nd and 3. At the
From the
35,
35, here's 2nd down and 3. They'll work the middle here with Taylor. Taylor loses the football. And that was very nearly a disaster at this juncture of the game. But fortunately, a teammate able to cradle it, and they keep possession. Working from the gun, it's Jones. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
And 9 yards to
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch. And in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he will have a first down, but I don't think that's going to stand. They're already heading backwards. The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long. Jones to the air again. And this one is caught by Pierce. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Here we go, set.
They'll go for it. It's Jones. He gets this one complete to Pittman. And they're going to get the first down. They were forced to go for it, and it's going to work out for them.
First down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
They'll run on first down with Taylor. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Jones operating out of the pistol. He completes this one to Mallory. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
So anytime you decide to blitz, the hope is that the secondary can hold up long enough to allow the extra pressure guys to get to the quarterback. But when you don't get to the quarterback and he's able to get the ball on time and in rhythm, there are holes in the back end, and they're able to pick up the first down.
And that is incomplete.
A little miscommunication there. Now brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. Here's Jones. He's got it at the 7. And he's in! Alex Pierce. Touchdown Colts. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.